So I listen to classical music, and then I listen to rock, I listen to jazz, hip hop. You know me, I've always loved a wide variety of music. But recently, if there's any addition, quote unquote, um to the music that I've listened to, it's probably K-pop. What's up, you guys, and welcome to Adulting with Joyce Pring, the how-tos of your 20s told by a 20-something-year-old traversing through adult life expectantly and with gusto. Don't forget to check out joycepring.com for the show notes and use the hashtag Adulting with Joyce Pring for all your comments, suggestions, and hopefully non-violent reactions. Okay, welcome back to Shot of Sanity, you guys. We've got another episode, a new week, and apparently it's Holy Week too. Can you believe it, Erin Ataide?
I cannot believe it. But the only way that I did know, because that's the kind of world we live in now, where we know what day it is courtesy of social media. It was because I was able to order pizza because Yellow Cab said that they were going to start delivery again on Palm Sunday, April 5. So I immediately checked my calendar, like, when is April 5? Turned out that yesterday, the day that I saw it, was April 5. So
Wow.
that was the only way. That was the only way to go. And now it's wine o'clock, so I can have wine as well.
That's right. Erin Ataide was just telling me in a past conversation. He said nobody knows now what time it is of the day. It's either coffee time or wine time these days.
Yes.
Right,
and the best part is you can have coffee at night now, and you can have wine in the morning. So you are the clock reader of your world. You can say if it is time for coffee, if it is time for wine.
Erin Ataide is just trying to be profound, guys. He is saying that time is relative. Time is just a concept that human beings have put upon themselves to really create a sort of system of civilization to make them people that actually do things according to time. But time in itself is relative.
Yeah, time is totally up to you guys. I mean, if it's time to listen to some SOS with Joyce Pring and Erin Ataide, cheers to you. We're all in this together.
And obviously we're all losing our minds together too.
Yeah. Today was one of the days that I think my brain was just scattered all over the place. How was your weekend, though? We don't do shows on the weekends, but we're gonna be doing something different. We'll get into that in a bit. But how was your weekend?
My weekend was spent binge watching, and when I say binge watching, I mean binge watching of How to Get Away with Murder.
Yes, and you tagged me in a story that I have absolutely no idea what is going on. Can you explain to me why am I being compared to somebody in that show?
Because Annalise Keating, the main character of that show, played by Viola Davis, who is an amazing actress, was wearing the same satin navy blue pajamas that I got Erin Ataide for my wedding. So if you guys didn't see that story, too bad for you, because it was really cool. But if you want to see it, you just request it to me by taking a photo or screen capping that you're listening to this episode of SOS, and I'll repost it and then add that photo. But anyway, I have been binge watching How to Get Away with Murder. And the thing is, per episode of this show is like 30 to 45 minutes. As in, matagal talaga siya, ha? And guess what season I'm on now, Parts? I started Saturday.
Okay, I'm guessing what? Knowing how you consume. Because a lot of people might think Joyce binges, like she'll watch an entire season all the way through, like Money Heist, boom, kill it. No, Joyce, in my mind, the way that I see it, Joyce always needs like a little break where she will sit down and read. So I'm guessing, how many episodes in one season?
16.
16 episodes. You are at the tail end of the first.
Parts. The Joyce that you knew before is dead. She is gone. I pulled a Taylor Swift on this world. You know why?
No, Taylor's gone.
I pulled a Taylor Swift on this world. Hello? Yes, that's right. Taylor Swift is dead. Joyce Pring is dead.
The new Joyce Pring is
Yes,
here.
the new Joyce Pring is here. I have not touched a different book since Saturday, apart from my Bible and my moleskin. And I am on the second to the last episode of season 3
What?
of How to Get Away with.
Oh my God! Who are you?
That is the kind of death and grieving and difficulty that I am going through right now. This is not me. I have not listened to music. I have not showered since Saturday. I'm kidding. I've showered since Saturday.
Who are you? Like seriously, who are you?
Who broke
Please.
me? COVID-19 broke me, parts.
I know. Like I see, because like Money Heist came out the other day or like 3 days ago, and I sat down with myself, and you know me. Oh, I'll breeze through all of that.
Yep.
Like, oh, we got that.
Yep.
New Money Heist, 7 episodes, 8 episodes, that's done. The old A ain't here no more. The old A rationed his episodes.
Wow.
8 episodes, I have rationed it until today, where I will watch the final episode today.
Yeah, so that's our mental health updates. I guess Serenatide is doing much better than me because I'm on this 3rd season. And I think it's really that just goes to show that all of our behaviors and the way that we handle things are so much more different now that we're stuck at home, quarantined, and dealing. And you know what? Props to you. Whatever way you want to deal with this, if you want to binge watch shows, if you want, like, I have not been productive the entire weekend. The pauses that I would take would just be like for church or for sleeping.
Yeah.
Because I take 5-minute showers, and then whenever I'm cooking, I'm still watching the show. So that's why I breeze through that.
What?
I'm not proud of it. Really not, but I'm just trying to normalize it. But that's precisely why we're doing this episode.
Yes.
We're doing an episode to give you the top artists and songs that we've been listening to kind of cope with community quarantine. Now, Ernatide is going to be assigned to give you the best music. Today's best music.
Ooh. A long time ago.
And then I'll be giving you the top podcasts that you should be listening to.
Yes, because I guess the one thing is that since quarantine, we have really focused more on visual entertainment. You know what I mean? Yep. And some people might be forgetting to listen to things. And you know me, I love music. I've always loved music. And I will, whenever I'm doing anything in the house, I will always have music playing. So music has always been a big part of my life. And even more so now when it comes to quarantine, I'm consuming it differently. I probably listen to music on YouTube more than I will on Spotify. But at the same time, my Spotify will still keep going whenever I'm cleaning the house or anything like that. So these are some of the artists that I think that I've been listening to more. Has your taste in music changed since the quarantine started, though?
Yes and no. I mean, my genres have always been vast. I listen to classical music, and then I listen to... Yeah,
you listen to classical music now? When?
Whenever I can.
What are you doing?
Writing. When I'm writing or reading, I listen. Diba? Lolang lola. While I'm reading something, I'm playing like Bach in the background or something. No, but I read in a book before, which is also scientifically proven, that your brainwaves are different when you're listening to classical music. So, well, one, it just goes to show that whatever you consume affects your brain in a physical way. And two, I want to keep training my brain even though I'm burning hours on How to Get Away with Murder. So I listen to classical music, and then I listen to rock, I listen to jazz, hip hop. You know me, I've always loved a wide variety of music. But recently, if there's any addition, quote unquote, to my to the music that I've listened to, it's probably K-pop.
What? And who are you?
I know.
What is happening?
Okay, can I just say though, I went to South Korea in December, and one of the shows that would always be playing on the TV was like, parang sarili nilang MTV, and it was just like non-stop K-pop performances, like live
Wow.
performances. And I was so blown away with the K-pop groups. I don't even remember who they are kasi nga hindi ako fan before, diba? So I just kept searching on Spotify like K-pop dance party or K-pop workout playlist, and I get it now. I get next week siguro ano na to. Chloe na to parts mo.
Oh, malapit ka na. Malapit ka na.
Okay na. Ready na yung soju ko. Ready na din yung fried chicken ko. Chloe na lang ang kulang talaga. I've always kept kimchi in the ref. Ngayon, I think it's time for some crash landing on you. But yes, that's how my music have changed already. But as I mentioned also before, like listening to music really helped me cope a lot during this quarantine season. And I don't really get the chance to listen to a lot of music when this was all normal. When I was traveling, I'd always listen to audiobooks and podcasts and whatnot. But music changes your mood, and it really helps you cope and helps with your anxiety a lot. And that's why Erna Taide is suggesting some of the best artists and music to listen to.
I will put myself in there and say the reason why Joyce hasn't been listening to a lot of music is because she hasn't really been seeing me a lot. I'm the one that gives her I'm the one that gives her a lot of her music, like a lot of the new stuff that she listens to. So since we haven't really been seeing each other all the time, now is the one time that I'm going to be able to share a lot of music, not only with her, but with you guys as well. So Joyce will handle the podcast. I'll handle music. The one thing that I did notice with my musical taste is that, you know me, I love hip-hop music. Hip-hop music has been like the backbone of a lot of the music, my musical taste for years. And since I was young, I mean, I've always listened to that. Drake is one of my favorite artists. He's got a new song. I listened to it maybe halfway once.
Wow.
That is it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't like listening to hip-hop in this moment. Could be because it reminds me of going out and having a good time at a bar.
Corona broke you parts.
Yeah, it broke my hip hop love. Like, what is that? So luckily enough, instead of listening to a lot of hip hop, I've been listening to a lot of chill hop. Mm-hmm. Now, for those that don't know what chill hop is, chill hop, lo-fi, it's like a big community where it's music without lyrics, without it's not very fast. It's not a lot of strong bass line. It's really music that helps me whenever it comes to my anxiety. It helps me whenever it comes to like chilling me down when I'm playing my Animal Crossing. You know, it's just nice background. It's like really, it's what elevator music should be. Mm-hmm. This is what they play. This is what they should play in all elevator music, in all elevators, in all banks. Like, I think that they should play this in banks to chill everybody out. So I will introduce you to one of my favorite artists. He's French. I don't know. You know how to speak French, like a little bit? Do you know how to speak French a little bit?
No, I knew phrases before. Of
because
course.
I've always wondered how to pronounce his name.
Spell it out. We'll try parts. Spell it out.
L,
comma,
IND, C, with a thing on top of the C, on top of the E.
Okay. CE.
And the L, comma, INDE, and the E has like something on top.
Okay.
CIS.
CIS. Hindi ko alam.
Ang ganda! Nagamit natin yung 5 seconds na yun ng taong bayan.
Para sabihin na hindi. Parts, ito. Okay, so we'll try. What's your guess?
I call him Lindesay.
Oh.
But I have friends that say Lindeswa, but I know it's not Lindeswa because there's no O.
Okay. Bakit hindi La Indesa? Parang hindi. Play mo na lang yung music parts na nalaman nila kung ganda.
Okay. So, Joyce knows one of the songs called Soulful. I'll play you another one. This one is called Second Wind. chill hop music is. It's music that you play when you're trying to clean the house.
Mm-hmm.
When you're actually, I love listening to this kind of music whenever I'm reading, when I'm working. It's just background, or like whenever I used to be at the office, I'd have my earphones in, just listening to this and enjoying all of it, just going nonstop and loving every second of it because it's just background noise. You barely know that it's there. Now, so since we're on like this chill hop vibe, and I know a lot of people have been doing yoga. So my thing is with yoga, and I'm not at a studio because I don't like seeing people. And by the way, I was supposed to do a yoga class over the weekend.
Oh wow!
Just to interject. So don't tell anyone, right? So I signed up for a yoga class because one of the instructors is really cute.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I was like, hey, okay, like, she's like, hey, I think you'd really do good in my class. I was like, okay, yeah. She's like, there's a donation, 300 minimum. It's gonna be a Zoom class, and we're all gonna be there. I was like, oh yeah, no problem. I signed up. I donated money. I forgot to wake up. It was 8 to 10 in the morning. I woke up at 9 o'clock, and I was like, I can't go in the class now.
Why not?
You can't. It's a Zoom class. So it's like if I entered in the middle, sobrang halata. Exactly. Yeah. If it was just like a Facebook class where I just come in the middle, nobody would know anything. But yeah, so that was my story of the weekend.
Missed opportunity. Hopefully on the next one parts you'll be able to attend.
Leave it up to me to mess up dating on my own during quarantine. So that's right. I tried to find some even more relaxing music than chill hop. Okay. And these are called nocturnal beats. Okay? So this is perfect for reading. It's just that. So I listen to this whenever I do my yoga, when I'm reading. It's just, see, you can hear it. Downward facing dog.
And now we're gonna take it into a deeper stretch as you take your forehead to your shin, and you will really feel that stretch in your hamstrings, on your glutes, as you slowly rock back and forth your heel from the ground up. And just take this time to really breathe in and out. Allow your blood, yes, allow your blood to rush in your head. Just really letting go of your body and seeing where it takes you. Pwede, diba?
Pwede, diba? See, and then there's a little bit of a bass line just to have you, really get into it. And that's really as far as it goes. Okay. I know you have an artist that you wanted to introduce me to, someone that you've been hiding for so long.
Someone that I've been hiding since 2015 or 2014 with my best friend Hannah. She made me listen to this artist because the first time that she discovered her, she's like, oh my gosh, you're gonna love this girl. She's an amazing vocalist. Her music is the bomb and she writes really well. Her name is Lian Lahavas. So that's Lianne. La Havas. And one of my favorite songs of hers is called Elusive. And the thing is, her songwriting skills were really perfect for the time that I was introduced to her, because the lyrics of the song match the thing that I was going through at that time. The chorus goes, he's elusive and I'm awake. Apparently here, there's nothing fake. Something like that. Parang, the coldest hands you've ever felt. Mga ganon. As in, ang ganda. Okay, play it parts.
Okay.
Wait for the drop.
He's a gambler spinning wheels, a poison victim, look of steel. The coldest heart you've ever felt, the coldest hands you ever held. Taking down all his way, a million miles, still no headway. Has his love truly blown in his mind? I'm proud to roam. He's elusive and I'm awake, defiantly real, there's nothing fake. A mystery now to me and you. Open my eyes and I'm next to you. He said my destiny lies in the hands that set me free.
Yes.
So that's Lian Lahavas, one of my favorites.
Why have you never introduced me to this girl? What is going on? How dare you?
I think I probably made you listen to her once or twice, but I don't know if I ever just went, you should listen to her parts. At saka, Lian Lahavas kasi, I'm very picky with the artist. So meron akong songs niya na hindi ko super type. Like, meron siya mga medyo upbeat songs. But then this one was really perfect for me. It's very bluesy, right?
Okay, so the one thing that I guess, and I noticed that she has a colors show. I guess the artists that we're going to be sharing, that we're going to try to share with all of you guys, are artists that have YouTube content as well, so that you can watch and see how they make their music and appreciate it that way. Because I think that when you see an artist put it out on, really out there and show how it's made, it really is a different connection that you have with that kind of artist. So now I'm going to go with somebody that Joyce recently watched. I hid, because since Joyce hid this girl from me, Lian Lahavas, I hid Snow Allegra from Joyce for so long. But she stumbled upon it, of course, because that's what Joyce does.
Snooping around.
I know. She's, where's all this stuff? So this is Snow Allegra, and this is a song called I Want You Around. And she has a beautiful voice, and she's absolutely gorgeous. My God.
It's not that I don't want you here.
See how I did the radio DJ drop before the...
Yep.
It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is in the visions on replay. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think you wish you away, but we don't really want to. I just wanna get away and sit right next to you. I don't wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you. I want you around.
So a friend of mine who also knows Snow Allegra, we were watching NPR together, and he told me, he's like, alam mo, it also doesn't help that she's so beautiful, no? I mean, yes, she sounds amazing. And when you hear her sing live, the word that I used to describe her voice, it was so precise. Like, her notes were so precise. The technicality of it is so precise and so good. But when you see her, she's so beautiful.
Oh, she is absolutely gorgeous. And the funny thing is, I did not know that. When I was listening to her music, I never knew what she looked like. It was literally like I was in love with the sound of her voice and like what, she, like the lyrics that she had. It was so well written and well produced. And then when I saw her, I was like, I need to marry this woman.
This is why you've been single your whole life, Bart.
For Snow Allegra.
I mean, good cause. Good cause.
Yeah.
9 years of being single for Snow Allegra. Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, I have a couple more artists before we head on into the podcast. I mean, I'm guessing everybody knows about the Tom Mish, about the FKJs, and if you don't, now is the time to go check them out. I won't play them. I'm gonna go with some people that are a little bit more
Obscure,
so to say, people that might not have been to the Philippines, that I hope that they do someday. So I will introduce you to a guy like Masego. You guys know who he is. So I'm gonna go with a guy named Lucky Day. Okay.
Okay.
He's a little bit more R&B. He's so good with the control of his voice.
Never sleep cause we night owls. Roam the streets when the lights out. Give you all that you deserve. Sometimes I wish we could reverse. BBS in your Prada. Spin it till I'm done and nada. Red on your new bottoms. I can't seem to get you out of them. Do what I'm liking. It's feeling so righteous. How did you know I wouldn't fight this? Baby, go spend it all. Let's catch a flight then. Get the itis. Hoping someday I don't wake up. I pay up. It's like I'm buying more time. So keep grooving and don't stop. What you doing? I'm buying more time. Cause I need it. Overdose of that. Tell me you're mine. Ooh, you're mine. Ooh, you're mine. Ooh, you're mine. Tell me you're mine. Ooh, you're mine. Ooh, you're mine. Ooh, you're mine.
So that is Lucky Day. He has a color show. He has an NPR. He has two tiny desks. That's how good he is live. He has one that's alone and another one with an artist known as Rafael Sadiq. So there you go. Other artists that you guys should check out. I won't be sharing them anymore here live. Jordan Rakei, Mac Ayers. Both of those guys have fantastic live stuff online. Ian Ewing, if you're still into some chill hop, check those artists out. Enjoy, expand your musical horizon, and most of all, as you can tell from all the music that I played so far, just chill.
Just chill. Can I add also that, Aaron introduced to you guys all the new artists that you should listen to. One of the things that I've also been doing since the quarantine started was go back to artists that I used to love.
Man.
Yeah, so pero hindi naman yung mga Flyleaf, mga si Cremo na pinapakinggan ko natin.
Flyleaf!
Ang ganda ng Flyleaf, di ba?
I have not heard that word in a long time.
But
My God. What was their song before?
I'm so sick, infected with where I live. Kabisado ko pa rin yun. I'm so sick. Right?
I'm so sick.
Right?
I'm so sick. That is not the song to play right now in this world.
But
I'm so sick.
But if you want to rage, that wasn't what I was gonna suggest. But I know. If you wanted to rage, go ahead. Let's go back to some artists that I've always loved, who are amazing. And I listened to way back. And they've never, some of them are pop. So Yeba, I don't know if you know who Yeba is. Yeba's amazing. She has a song called Evergreen. Sella Sue. Sella Sue.
I kissed my penny and I threw it.
Oh, that is Joyce Pring written all over that song.
Down to the river where the water
Wait for her riff.
The only place I know. Oh, I can see.
And she made a video of this where she was actually in church with a choir, and the live version is amazing.
Will you wait for me?
Yeah, that is
right.
That screams Joyce Pring.
Yeah, so Yeba is pretty good. If you love the walang lyric songs, and if you want jazz, bumpin', West Montgomery, or anything that's West Montgomery.
Yes.
Is really good. Feist is also someone that I used to listen to a lot. Sella Sue, also Sade. Yes. So old stuff that you might want to listen to.
Some Erykah Badu, you can throw in there.
Yes.
Phony People have a tiny desk if you've never checked that out. That's very
I've
good.
watched that too. That's pretty good. If you also would like to listen to Galant is really good.
Yes,
He has a
Galant is
song
very
with
good.
Seal,
Mm-hmm.
and a
Weight and
song that I
Gold.
love, and I wanted like I told one of our good friends this Kyle Kyle C. I told him that if I ever get married, I want the song to be played in my wedding, and it's called Better Man by Paolo Nutini. So it's a pretty good song. You guys should check it out. This is really the time to discover new music. So hopefully you guys
Yeah, it
like the
really is.
suggestions.
And if you guys have any suggestions for artists, as you can see, these are the kind of the kind of music that we enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any K-pop, you can send it towards Joyce.
Yep.
But if you have any other artists like Lian Lahavas, I mean, I would have never guessed that. And I am absolutely in love. I'm going to be listening to that as I am getting ready for dinner later on today. So if you guys have any artists as well that you would like to share with us, I'll be more than willing to try them out. And I will be sharing my Hall of Fame playlist. Um, the funny thing with my Hall of Fame playlist is I've never shared it with anyone before. It is a private playlist. I will share it for 24 hours when Joyce lets me know that this episode is out. I will share that playlist on my Instagram stories for 24 hours, and then after that, that's it. If you guys want to check it out, go there. I will also share my Chill Hop playlist that has over 400 songs on it already, and songs that I've absolutely loved on Chill Hop, so you can check that out as well.
Awesome, thanks, Bartz. Now I'm gonna run down the podcasts that I listen to. These are podcasts that I really love, and I hope will help you too. Aaron and Tidy, do you have any additional podcasts that you'd like to throw in the mix here?
There's this one podcast that they haven't done any new episodes because there's no sports going on, but it's called Jump Through Hoops. There's a lot of great like old school stuff when it comes to like basketball things.
That's right.
It's hosted by a really, really mediocrely good-looking man named Aaron Ataide. You can check that out. Other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. Jump Through Hoops.
That's wonderful.
Yes, that's wonderful. It's a pretty wonderful show.
Yeah, and the male host there is equally mediocrely good-looking as the mediocre good-looking guy on Jump Through Hoops. Just saying.
Great suggestion, Sparts. Thank you. Now, if you have another time to listen to other podcasts, you can listen to Pretty Big Deal by Ashley Graham. So Ashley Graham is actually a model, a plus-size model that became really popular. And I mean, her show is really good. So it basically is all about pretty big deal people. So what she does is she guests celebrities, YouTubers, vloggers, people who are interesting, who have interesting stories and backgrounds, and she interviews them. So it's called Pretty Big Deal by Ashley Graham. Art of Charm is also pretty good. It's something that I've been listening to for years now. One of the first few podcasts that I listened to. And when it started, Art of Charm was really about how to be charming. As in, yun siya, parang how to have a better personality. So it started with how to be a better storyteller, or, those kinds of topics. Mm-hmm. So I think it's still pretty good now. You can go to the older episodes, which I really like. It's called Art of Charm. If you want something educational and related to entrepreneurship, TED Talks Daily. I know there's a video version of it, but YouTube doesn't let you listen to the video when you close the app. So if you want the audio version of it, which you can listen to while you are, be multitasking and being on social media, it's TED Talks Daily. Business Wars also is a pretty interesting idea. So what they basically do is they take two brands that competed for the same thing. For example, Nike and Adidas. And they talk about how did Nike or Adidas beat Nike or Adidas in this particular time.
Interesting.
Right? So, for example, they have an episode on Netflix and Blockbuster in Business Wars. And they were talking about, okay, so they talk to the former CEOs, or they talk to the employees.
Wow.
And they start breaking down what are the mistakes that Blockbuster made that Netflix took advantage of. That's why they flew. So Business Wars is pretty good. And it's really interesting because you get to see a comparison of two giants. Like, lahat pareha sila may potential, pero bakit yung isa naging successful, yung isa hindi? So Business Wars is one of my favorite podcasts. You really will learn a lot from it. And Freakonomics Radio.
Yes,
Yes.
Freakonomics.
I love the book. So I fell in love with the book, Freakonomics, and then there's also How to Rob a Bank from the same authors, and they have a podcast version of it. So if you guys would check that out. For the ladies out there, I know that you love listening to Adulting with Joyce Pring. Wow. Or
obviously, and all the men as well.
Yes, and the men as well. Shout out to you guys. But a beautiful person that I've been listening to a lot is Marie Forleo. And she's got a TV show, a TV YouTube show that's called Marie TV. And she's just about women empowerment. It's about career, professional life. It's just a lot of great content. And the last that I want to suggest to you guys, if you have anything that, like any spiritual thing that you want to listen to, I listen to Solid Joyce Daily Devotional, which is like a 2 to 4 minuter per episode, as in 2 to 4 minutes lang siya. That's a daily devotional by Pastor John Piper. So a lot of people would actually ask me, like, they don't know where to start. I mean, they weren't really religious people, they weren't Christians, but now they wanted to listen to something that would help them in their faith. So Solid Joyce Daily Devotional is like a bite size of daily devotion that you can listen to. And if you want something that's a bit deeper in the line of Christian apologetics, basically it's the philosophy of Christianity, you can check out Let My People Think by Ravi Zacharias. So
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, just some of the podcasts that I listen to. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
See, and that's why I talked about it at the start of this. I think a lot of people have been settling into visual entertainment and visual content. There is so much audio content that, honestly, for me, the reason why I love audio content right now is I can get so much more done.
That's right.
I can consume my audio content and as well as get things done in the house, be able to clean. I've been doing my laundry, and all that, and not just sit down on my couch and watch TV or YouTube or whatever like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions as well, please do let us know. We will be more than happy to try all of the ones that you sent. Thank you to everyone that sent in like all the different questions. I think sometime this week we'll try and answer some of the questions that you guys sent in. And later on in this week, I believe Saturday, we will have a Instagram live where you guys can send in your questions live. We'll answer it. And if we can record it as well for those that are not going to be able to catch that live, we will also be trying to upload that one as well.
That's right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, you can tag us with the hashtag Adulting with Joyce Pring, hashtag Shot of Sanity, and at Erinatiden at Joyce Pring.
Yes, until then, we'll see you guys next time. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's still 1 o'clock.
Bye, everybody.
And that's it for this episode. If you'd like to continue the conversation, go to www.joycepring.com. And if you want to support the podcast, go to patreon.com/adultingwithjoycepring. I'll talk to you guys soon. Paalam.